Morning everybody, Christy from Getting Into Prepping. This morning I quickly want to talk to you about having to escape or to get out of your area in a case of an emergency. Now I'm on my way this morning to work and I'm stuck in traffic. Now if I have to think about it, this is a normal day where there's no panic, there's no stress, there's nothing like that, and the current situation reflects a total chaos. Now I'm quickly going to show you the video that I recorded on the traffic, and then I'm going to continue with my discussion. So this is what the traffic looks like this morning on my way to Midrand. Now this is on the N1 after I've already received a notification that on the N12, N3 is exactly the same situation. So this is my alternative route for avoiding accidents, and this is what it looks like while driving to work. Yeah, this is about half an hour later than the first video, and we are still going strong. As you can see, we are hurtling along at a massive standing still speed. Yeah, and we still got a ways to go. According to my calculations here, we're looking at least another half an hour of traffic according to the GPS. So yeah, so this is about half an hour later. We're still going strongly, and as you can see, I'm just going to try and zoom in. That is what it looks like ahead. So according to my GPS, we still got another half an hour before I get to my destination, and yeah, this is what it currently looks like. As you can see, there's a lot of traffic still trying to get onto the highway and the alternative route that they're using, so it's quite interesting to see that as well. And this is probably about 10 minutes later than the previous video, and we're still going strong. Got about 20 minutes left on the trip. Yeah, it's clear to me that my current route and current plan is not going to work. I'm going to rethink my plan. I'm just going to stop at the nearest garage just to fill up with petrol, and then I'm going to rethink my plan and take it from there. According to the GPS, there was another accident reported, which is adding another half an hour at least to the current route, which is totally not going to work for me. So I have to rethink my plan and then probably go to another site, and yeah, that's my day for today up until now. Yeah, like you can see, this is a normal day, and there's a couple of crashes on, if I'm not mistaken, on the N12, N3 route. They reported 2 crashes, and on this one, I'm not sure exactly how many crashes, but I can see on my GPS that there's at least 1 crash coming up. Now, currently I'm traveling, I'm not lying to you, less than 10 kilometers an hour on the highway. And like I said, this is a normal day. Can you imagine if there is the stress of an emergency evacuation that is added to this whole scenario? Then it's going to be even worse. So what I want to talk about is your escape route, your escape plan from your area of where you stay to your bug out bag or out of the situation. Now, I've recently watched a video by one of the more experienced guys that stated that in the event of having to get out of Dodge or your city or your local area, the fastest route on a normal day becomes the slowest route on an emergency, when there's stress and things like that. Now I can only imagine what this route will look like if there was an emergency situation. We probably would have had some people shouting. There might have been road rage. There might have been people that was already shooting each other, stuff like that. So I seriously want to encourage you to go out and plan your escape routes, to plan your getaway routes along the quietest and back routes that you can find in your area, because like you can see on the highways there's going to be total chaos. So this is just a practical example of what we need to do. Now I will do a video on planning of route planning and escape routes a little bit later on, but this is just the idea that I quickly want to throw out to you guys, that this is the kind of situation that you will be facing if there is an emergency evacuation, and just the importance of having your route plan in advance and being ready to use that. You have to accept that there's a big possibility that you will somewhere along the line meet up with traffic like this, that you will have to get your go bag, grab your go bag and get out of Dodge on foot. So that should also be part of your planning, is to actually be able to do that, to have all your stuff available in one grab bag or go bag that you can grab and get out of Dodge. And then also you have to be fit enough to do that. So you have to plan your route towards your bug out location, know what the distance is going to be, and then being able to actually get there either by vehicle, and if you are no longer allowed or able to travel on a vehicle, you will then have to do it on foot. So that's my thought for the day. Do your planning, do your reconnaissance in advance, make sure that you know your routes, your area, your when your peak times are in certain areas, and yeah, like I said, just get your planning ready to bug out with your vehicle as far as possible, and then alternative means, whether that be a motorcycle like part of my planning is, or getting out of Dodge on a bicycle or on foot if you have to, but get your planning in place. So with that said, I hope that you're going to have a very good day further on, and that you will be enjoying it. Have a blessed day and keep on prepping.